Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year everyone. It is January 1st today and it's a new year. So with this new year, I've made a new journal. Well, not really because it's a new year, but this is my latest journal that I've created. I used a kit from Ellsiebels BookShelf. It's called Fern Green. It is an older kit. It's been out for a while. And I've done a project with it before, but I had gotten this fabric when I had gone last weekend. Where did I pick it up at? I can't remember. Oh, AC Moore. And I knew that there was a kit that matched it really well. I just couldn't remember which kit it was. It turned out to be the Fern Green kit. So this is what I came up with. So as you can see, it's just beautiful, beautiful fabric. I did put some felt underneath the fabric just to give it a little extra, kind of like cushion, so it's not so thin. And then I also did something different, and oh, my shadow is here again, sorry. I used one of the journaling cards and made this just a very nice, simple, plain cover. And I used this one because I thought since it's blank in the middle right here, it'd be a perfect place where you could put your own sentiment. You could put, journal. You could put diary, notebook. You could even put like a date in a place, like a destination, maybe of where you've traveled or something. So I chose this one just so you can add whatever you want there. And then it's just a very simple ribbon closure. I forget what kind of ribbon this is. It's, oh my gosh. You know what? I have it right in here. It is, oh, it doesn't even say on here, but I know there's a word for it, and I'll remember it right when I finish filming, so. Oh, it's going to bug me, and I'm sure everybody's screaming out what the name of the ribbon is, but, Okay, moving on. Otherwise, I'd stay in here all day and try to think of the name of the ribbon. Oh, organza. That's what it is. Organza ribbon. Whew, thank you. So, I've been, let me move it over a little out of the shadow. I've been on some of my journals putting the vellum and then that paper in front of the first page, but I love this page so much. I didn't want to cover it. I wanted you to, open the book and then right away see this page, and it says, "You walked into my secret garden." I just absolutely adore this page. And one thing too, and sometimes I do forget to remember this, but it's always in my description box below. All the kits from Ellsiebels BookShelf come in both digital as well as printed form. So if you don't have access to buy a kit and print it yourself, you can choose the option to have her print it and ship it to you, which is really, really nice. So that way, if you do see a kit that you absolutely cannot live without and you don't have a printer, she can do the printing for you and then ship it to you. So that's a good thing to also to keep in mind. So the front cover here, the inside, I used one of the pages from the kit. It's a very simple page, and look at these. I think these are called fiddleheads. And then the fern down here. And it's just, I remember the first time I used this kit, it's a very, well, to me, it's a very magical kit. I feel like I should be seeing little fairies peeking out from behind the ferns or something. I do like it a lot. So here's another image from the kit. And then here what I did, in the kit there's a lot of these, kind of like vines, I guess you can call them. And what I did was I cut them out to make tuck spots. So there's several of these types of tuck spots throughout the journal. There's also a bunch left over, so I'll send those along with the journal as well, so you can make your own tuck spots too. But I thought it was like kind of like the perfect height and the perfect depth. Then obviously, you can just stick things behind it. This is a bingo card that does come with a kit, and this is one of my stock bin cards. And again, I liked how it looked when I did the little ripped piece of coffee dyed paper. And then I just dressed it up with, this is also from the kit, a little cutout. But that way your music pages don't go, like, not that they're wasted, but it's a page that maybe you can't always write on. I mean, this does have some blank space here, but it's a little hard to write on music notes. So by putting a sheet of coffee dyed paper there. This now you can write on. And I stuck some paper there. And then we have some vintage graph paper and ledger. And these are also vintage. These I got from an estate sale. There's a couple of these types of papers throughout the journal. And these ones are perfect for writing. So I left those alone. And then this is from the kit, and this is a perfect place to write. And you could even jot something down here or put a date here for whatever you're writing about up there. And another beautiful place to write. And I don't know if you can see it. It might be really light, but there are lines on this page as well. And here is another one of the cutouts from the kit. I turned it into a tuck spot. And then these are tags from the kit as well. So you can put those anywhere you want. And here's also a little journaling card from the kit. And this one I didn't. This one I left blank. Some of them I think I did leave blank. Some of them I did put like a coffee dye paper on. But I don't know if I did it with all of them. But we'll see as we go through. So here's another one of those pages. This one's a little bit thicker. Almost like a... I don't know. I was going to say a really light cardstock, but no, it's not that thick. But it is pretty thick. And then this is one of the little cutouts from the kit that I use to make, just kind of like decorate it up a little, you know. And here's a nice layout. This is the one that I feel like I would see maybe like a fairy pop out from behind somewhere or something. I don't know. And then another wonderful place to write there. And here's another little tuck spot made with that fern. And then I just have a guest check in here. This is a journaling card from the kit. And another tag from the kit. And place to write. And then I also use this one. And this is really cool too because you could even journal in this spot here. And then I did the same thing on that side. Here is some vintage graph paper I have, and I don't know if you can see it or the color will pick it up, but it's green, which I thought was perfect, you know. It is blank on this side, but it's green on this side, so I thought would be fun to add into this journal, especially since it's the main pages are very greens, all different kinds of greens. And here, this looks like one of the, like, you know, a film, like, yeah, the film strips. So when you used to go to, you know, have your camera on the roll and they develop the film for you and then you get these strips with it. That's what it looks like. But then you see the fern in the background. And then I have one of my sideways library cards in there. And then two cards, well, journaling card. This is a journaling card and the tag from the kit. So those can go right inside there. And here, sometimes I don't know what to do with these tabs that come with different kits. Because they're paper, I don't always put them on like the edge. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, don't. But this time I wanted to somehow incorporate them into the journal. So what I did is I put them on the side here so you can kind of open this little thing up and it's a little place to journal on the inside. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then here is another, just a cutout of the cardstock decorated with a little cutout from the kit. Some more beautiful fiddleheads and some fern up there. And here's the middle. This is the most magical page, I think. It almost looks like it's mirror image, and maybe it is, because it feels like everything is the same on both sides. And then even like the string that I use to bind it, it's sort of, I don't know, it just kind of ties everything together. Everything just really matches. Everything is just really green and beautiful. So this probably, if I own this journal, I wouldn't journal on this page. If I did have to do something with this page, I would use these as mats and mount pictures, you know, a picture on each side. But I just like the way this looks. So if I have this journal, I may not even mat pictures in it. And then here's another little writing spot there. And another writing spot on the back. And this, I did something a little different. I glued two of the journaling card and the tag together, and then that formed a little tuck spot, and then I just put keyboard card, a keyboard punch card. I forget how you call it, but yeah, it's somehow keyboard card, and then another bingo card in there. But I like the way that looks. I might do that more often just because it looks really nice. It's a beautiful green leaves. And this is like graph paper, so you could definitely write on that. And then here, I just glued the whole thing down, and it also has a little writing paper next to it. And the same thing on the back. So this is completely glued down, but you can write right there. And then here, again, we have some cards from the kit. And a fern tuck spot. I added another little cutout there. And again, one of these they're like fussy cut pieces. And I have those 3 journaling cards. And because there are several blank pages, you'll get a bunch of, you know, how you have these. You can definitely dress up, you know, more parts of your journal. You don't have to leave the pages blank. For me, I like a lot of blank pages because I journal a lot. So I tend to design, I think subconsciously, I design my journals with my style in mind because I'm such an avid writer and I need all this extra writing space. So like, you know, like I do a variety of different papers, but I also choose a lot of papers and I don't decorate them just for the simple fact that if I had this journal, oh, I would want to write on this page. I don't know. I think that's just my thinking behind that, behind why I create the way I create. In my head, it makes sense. So here we have a vintage journaling card, and look, I don't know if you can see, but with the shadows and everything, look how aged it is around the edges. Maybe if I get really close, you can see. So that's super cute. You don't even have to ink the edges on there. It's nature's inked it for you already. Time has inked it for you. Another beautiful page. And then here is the back, and it says, live for the moments you can't put in words. Like, that just means so much to me. I love this quote. It's a really short, but it's really powerful. You know, and everybody will take this differently. Everybody will translate it differently, you know, to just kind of go with their life. So it's just, I really like that a lot. Live for the moments you can't put in words. And that's just awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that is my green notebook, green journal. So it is available on my Etsy. If you are interested, I'll leave all the information below. And I did have fun making this project. I love the way this fabric went great, the color-wise with the kit. I think it's just really, really cool. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, watching the walkthrough. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye.